Hello people, um, we're about to go through a tutorial which some may find difficult, but it really isn't. It's how to reinstall, or more precisely it will be like update your Samsung phone, your Samsung device, Samsung Android device. Now I'm gonna use it to update to Android Lollipop 5.0.2, but that's a method you can use even to reinstall a system that may be damaged or whatever. What is important to know, you need to make sure that your phone is recognized by Odin like that, it says added, or and actually you have to make sure that you have the correct drivers, because you don't want your system to crash uh, halfway through the installation. That will probably break your phone, and it's a pain in the ass bringing it back then. One more thing, if your phone is protected by a warranty, so which Samsung kind of called Knox. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It says, however, I'm gonna read it to you. I'm not sure if you can see. It says Knox warranty void 0x0, which is a hex code telling me that this system has never been violated. Never, ever. And it's true. It's a new phone. Now, I am gonna void it because I want the 502, and I really don't want to wait its official release. Now, if you're not ready to void your warranty and you're not sure what you're doing, then I strongly suggest you don't do nothing at all. What we need before we begin is I'm gonna unplug this phone. There we go, unplugged. And I'm gonna because this phone, the A3, this is Galaxy A3, it comes with integrated battery. So to turn off phones like this, you gotta keep for at least 15 seconds, you gotta keep the power button down. So in my Samsung, what I need to do with that's valid for almost all Samsungs. You press home, volume down, and power button all together at the same time, like that, and keep holding. Now you can let go. There you go, and it asks you what to do: volume up to continue or cancel. Restarting phone, actually. Well, we're gonna press volume up, and it'll take us to download mode. What download mode serves is to make sure you can upgrade your software in the safest way possible, because it is designed the firmware upgrade ground, so to speak. However, so now, as you see, it now says on Odin that my phone is removed. I'm gonna just input, and you see added comport 5. That means my device is recognized correctly. With that being said, I have downloaded the archive of the version that I want to use from Samsung Mobile. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Did I say Samsung Mobile? Sorry, Sam Mobile. www.sammobile.com, and you can get your firmwares from wherever you want. So Greece, Vodafone, no, I want an unlocked one. Now, how do I get an unlocked one? Well, it's it's fairly simple actually. Wait a second. So, for example, let's take this my native version, the Bulgarian version. So, go like inside. You see, this is the instructions that are pretty damn simple. The product code, the PDA, the CSC, basically anything. The version. Now click on a regular download. Again with another explanation. Click on download again. And before you know it, you already have it. So then you wait for your firmware to download, and in my case I'm gonna close because I don't really think I want to wait to re-download the system. However, for my purposes, I have downloaded a completely different firmware from a completely different country. I've seen many people asking in forums and in posts and in YouTube comments, is it possible to override a firmware that is, for example, Spanish based, with a firmware that is, for example, from Greece? Yes, you can. That's the good thing. You can do it. It's like practically changing the entire software system. So it's no big deal, you know. Sorry, let me turn those down. At this point, what you must know, though, because many people do not keep attention at this detail, and it's a very important detail. First off, if your phone is dual SIM, you gotta make sure that your ROM is dual SIM. If it's a single SIM, it may only support the one SIM or not at all. And vice versa. If you get a dual SIM ROM on a firmware on a single SIM phone, there is a good bet that none of them will work, not even one. No matter that it's kind of like your phone doesn't have a SIM reader. For some phones, it works exactly like that. Now, I have. Sorry, let me show you. I have this ZTE. There it is, a ZTE Blade 2. Now, I don't need to tell you how many times I have reinstalled this until I found the best working operating system for this phone. Look, it's completely different, and there it is. And as you may see, the icons are way much more now. So I kind of encountered that trouble because this is a single SIM. It's a single SIM. But I have encountered the trouble to download some ROMs that are dual SIMs, and in the end, it didn't read not even one SIM, none. It's like my phone has no SIM reader, and that's fucked up. So At this point, I was forced to download everything I can see for that phone and test every single ROM again and again and again. And at some point, I even got it bricked, almost bricked, but I fixed it. Anyways, moving back to what you need to search for. You need to search for your correct device. You need to know what your device is. Well, in my case, my particular version of Samsung A3 is the version with 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, and it's the SM A300FU. So when I'm gonna search for a ROM, there is a good choice of ROMs all around. Most precisely in this website. That's why I prefer to use it. But check out one thing. Some say 3, some say 3 Hutchison, others say Vodafone, Swisscom, and whatever. Those are either locked or a carrier-based ROMs, and you don't want that kind of ROM, because that kind of ROM has embedded software that runs in the background, and in some cases may or may not kind of block your phone from reading certain SIM cards. And what's the point of that? So what you need to find are, for example, like this Bulgarian one that I'm downloading right now, that seems exactly the same as the Slovakia. So it is at this point, since it has no carrier marked on it, it's a good bet. It's a free open system. So then just download what you want to download and move on. Now, once you have downloaded your operating system, start Odin 3.10. Start your phone. Sorry, not again. Start your phone in download mode. Then AP or PDA or whatever version of Odin you're using. Find your ROM, which is this one. It's checking. So you need to be patient. You need to be very, very, very patient. Don't overdo it. Don't plug anything. Don't turn off or start your phone. Don't do anything. You may see like it says Odin not responding. Well, it's not responding because it's searching and it's connecting. It's not like it's not responding. It's currently doing an action. So leave it in peace. Give it the time to do its work, and then it should be much better. Okay, it had checked my MD5, and it is successful. Now, binary size is 2.92.8 megabytes. That's a lot. At this point, make sure an options repartition is not checked. Do not check this repartition thingy or you're fucked. Just leave checked F reset time and out reboot. Nothing more. Nothing more. So cross your fingers. We're moving forward and starting with the download. There you can see it's already moving the bar, so it's not something simulated. It's quite real. I am violating my warranty as we speak, but I am making sure that this phone will now be a completely new with a completely new operating system before it is available for the current country. Installing, sorry. So I'm gonna leave it like here for the time being, and we'll wait. I'm not gonna even pause the video, because pausing the video could mean that I did something to trip, because some people pause the video and while doing so you miss some step that can ultimately turn into a problem. So there we're still moving forward. There you go. Now, what you're seeing here is a file that was created. I want to show you that was created from Kais. Now, when Kais downloads a firmware for your phone, it will save it here. Oh, my phone just rebooted. There you go. So I'll assume it's all done. It says pass. All three it's completed successfully. It's now erasing. I have no idea what it's erasing. It just said erasing. I'm assuming it's erasing the all unnecessary memory. Okay. There you go. It is gonna take some time at that screen, so yeah. So as I was explaining, that file is what your operating system is. And this seems to be very fucked up name. Now, first off, take for example the original OS and try to open it using, for example, let's try with WinRAR. Let's see whether it's gonna work or not. Yep, it's working. Okay, then we can see WinRAR is reading the normal MD5 tar.md5 sorry. Let's see if it can do the same there. I practically have no idea what I'm doing right now because I never tried to see. Well, that cannot be opened. For some reason, it's not allowing me any access to that file. I don't even know what kind of file it is. But I do know that it is your system file. And I seriously have no idea what opens this file. However, maybe you would like to test that, do as you wish. However, that purpose of me showing that is so you can know where your files are stored when sorry. When it's being downloaded, or in other words, the temp folder. Binary, here it is, here it is, here it is, and right here. So, with that being said, the shortest way to go to binary is to go to the run menu or the Windows button plus R, then write %temp% OK, and you're in. There it is, binary. You can see that the model that I'm upgrading is this SM-A300FU, and yeah. Home is still upgrading. It's optimizing some apps. There you go. Okay. We're gonna wait a few seconds for it to optimize. Now, my advice is, when you upgrade your phone, always make sure right after it's done. Sorry. Right after it's done, make sure to clear the entire memory, which is like reset your phone, reset your operating system, install all apps from scratch, so you can be sure to have a fresh operating system without any bugs and without anything slowing it down. Still waiting for Android Lollipop to optimize my apps. I'm assuming the last of those apps are a little bit bigger, probably Viber, WhatsApp, and stuff like that. In many cases, I've seen and I've heard that it is better to make like two resets. One reset before installing the Lollipop, and another reset after having it installed and running. Why is it doing that? Why? Well, because you get to install a new system on a clean phone, on a clean operating system with a clean memory. And then, when you're installing it, you get to re-clear it again for the purposes of having it like a version OS on your phone and start from scratch. Build it app by app to create your very personalized phone. Well, that is the way that it should be done. Now, some people doesn't want to go through all that trouble, so they just update and move on. Well, pretty soon your phone may begin to bug if you don't clear the system from any unnecessary bugs, caches, or whatever that may obscuring or slowing down your phone's capabilities. And we're almost done here. Any moment now. It's 211 apps out of 228. 214, 215. Seems like we're almost done here. Okay. It's finishing, it says finishing boot. And ta-da! That now is Lollipop. Now, I gotta say that it doesn't look a lot different than 4444, but yeah, it is a pretty sweet thing. Now let's go to settings. It looks the same, but it feels quite different. Now what you can see now is my Android version is 502. The model is A300FU, and at that point we got to like build number. Developer mode is turned on. Import version. And there you go. Lollipop. So okay. So we just installed our Lollipop on our phone, and that's how it's done. Then all you need to do is wipe out your memory, reset your phone. Actually, not wipe out. Sorry, wipe out sounds wrong, so don't wipe out anything. So just reset your phone to factory setting, install all software from scratch, and you're good to go. So if you like this video, then like, share, subscribe, comment, always strongly appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Peace.